What up, meatbags? Deanbot the Machine Bot here. Welcome to Let's Play Ark Survival Evolved. So, I have not done a whole lot with this game. I've done little bits and pieces, just poking, prodding, experimenting, just getting a feel for it. And I figure I enjoy it, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of recordings of this. I cannot say for sure exactly how long I'm going to be making this recording or even going to be doing these recordings, but I figured, why not? If I'm going to play it anyway, I may as well throw a recording out there too. So let's see if I can manage to even survive in the island here. I've been doing a lot of tinkering around with the settings and manipulating stuff just to get a feel for the game. But for the most part, I am going to try to stick through this one on the bare basic settings. I just got to make sure my character actually restarts at level 1. Well, this one's level 16. I'm level 16, but I am also kind of stuck out here in the middle of nowhere with nothing. So it's not too dissimilar from starting from the get-go. I do have some engrams learned here. Okay. Let's see, what engrams have I already learned? I have nothing in my inventory, and I've learned just the bare basic engrams for now. What is that? Is that a shark? Is that a shark, I say, as I dive into water with it? Okay. Typically, lesson number 1... Oh, hey, boss. For survival is to find shelter. Or create shelter. And considering the island here has a pretty beneficial number of water resources, and here actually doesn't seem too dangerous to me, I may as well go ahead and start setting something up right here. We don't need anything eccentric or anything like that. Just want to gather up some materials and get ourselves started. Yeah, alright then. Okay. He was certainly gigantic and red. Harvest a couple of things here and there. Alright, not seeing any loose sticks or anything, so let's get wood the old-fashioned way, by punching trees. There we go. With this, we should be able to craft a pick. Then I need some thatch and flint before I can get the next thing. So let's get some flint. And let's get some thatch. There we go. And now we can create this guy. And I need wood to get the spear. Spear isn't much, but any weapon is better than no weapon. There we go. Go ahead and get that crafted right up. So I can at least be dangerous to animals. There. Basic defenses now. Okay, got a few berries in my inventory here. So, the next thing to do, now that we've procured some supplies, we should probably consider getting some clothing. Which, all this can be good clothing to have. A water skin would be a good thing to have too. Maybe a couple of those, so we can keep ourselves from dehydrating. So I am going to need, not just fiber, but some hide. It looks like I need 10 hide for the armor, so I should gather up a lot of hide and fiber. Now this all varies because just because I have a spear doesn't mean I can take on a whole lot. But we'll see what we can pull off. I mean, there's a great big lizard right there. I don't know how many hits it's going to take to kill it. Let's see, you're a level... you're level 32. I probably won't poke you with my sharp stick. May not end well. But if I stick to the beach here, I should be able to locate some dodos. I know dodos pop up on the beach pretty regularly. You're level 8. Might be able to do you in. Kiya! Don't run for me, lizard. Crap! Well, there we go. Get back here, lizard. Should have built more than one spear. Whoops! Sorry, Dodo. I actually do feel a little bad about that. Oh, come on. You gotta be close. There we go. Alright. Chop you up here to get plenty of hide and raw meat. Nice. And I did kill the dodo back here, so I should harvest it. I'd hate to let it go to waste. Yes, yes, run away, you noisy birds. There we go. Okay, let's get us some clothes and a couple of water skins. Alright. Come on, get over there. Thank you. Get the water skins set on the bar here. There. We'll fill those up here in a second. Now then, to get the rest of the clothing I need fiber. Lots and lots of fiber. Well, I can get the hat, so let's go ahead and craft that. There we go. Getting more and more dressed as the seconds pass. We're gonna have to head inland a little bit and see if we can gather up some more fiber here. There we go. And we definitely want to watch out for scary stuff, because there's far bigger things out here that will bite you back. I am not looking forward to dealing with such things. Not yet, anyway. Woohoo! Level up! Let's go ahead and apply a perk point real quick. Oh, let's see. How about stamina? Stamina can be kind of important. So some of the engrams on here aren't going to be able to be learned, which is okay. We don't need every single engram in the history of this game in order to survive. I just need to be incredibly choosy about which ones I decide to go with. So I probably won't go with metal structures unless I can actually utilize it later. So for now, I'm going to just stick with the wood engrams. The stimulat's always a good one to go for. It's nice to use in emergency situations. So we'll go ahead and learn the wood building stuff and the cementing paste, since that'll come in handy later. But I probably won't learn a whole lot of the metal structures until I've already acquired everything I want to acquire. Now let's see, with that, I still need gloves, breeches, and boots. There we go. Nice. Alright. Got myself at least attired here. So the next important step is to find some shelter. And I have no problem building a nice shelter right here on the other side of the beach where there isn't big sharp-clawed birds. No piranhas. No megalodons. Just standard fish. Good deal. Now the dodos on this side. I think over here is a good place to build. Let's get this stone out of the way. That can't be picked up. Some of the stone here can't be grabbed off the ground, and that's no problem. We just want to make sure we get all the grabbable stuff off the ground. Okay, what do I need for some thatch? Now, I could go for a thatch building, but I am currently learning how to utilize some wood stuff. So maybe I'll build myself a nice little wood sector here. Ah, the wooden club. Yes, wooden club wouldn't be a bad idea either. Getting a bow would probably be a solid idea as well. So let's go ahead and build the club. The club is more useful for when you want to knock something out unconscious rather than out and out kill it, which comes incredibly handy when it comes to taming creatures. So let's go ahead and see what we need to do to get the bow real quick. I need fiber and wood for the bow. And then I'm going to create a handful of arrows to go with it. Sometimes it's nice to be able to attack things from a distance. Now granted, it's not going to keep the big things away from you like T-Rexes or alpha predators, but it has its uses. That should be enough fiber. And now we need some wood. There we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and craft up the bow. And let's get about 10 arrows to start. Well, I was able to build one. I need to get more flint. There we go. So for flint, we want to take a pickaxe to some stone. Over here will work. That is poo. We don't need to pick up poo. That's okay. There we go. That'll help me get more arrows. Excellent. 10 is a good start, I feel. Alright, I need more thatch and wood in order to get some foundation going. I don't mind building closer to the beach down here. So there's some more thatch. Now some more wood. Because from the looks of it, and from the sounds of it, the closer you stand to the water, the farther away from predators you tend to be. But I think what area you're in the game kind of helps with that as well. Ooh, getting heavy. Let's see. Ah, excellent. Let's decide where we're going to put this. Just going to leave it right down here on the beachfront. And bam! First foundation. Alright, let's collect some more wood here. Let's see. We'll keep this place fairly simple, I think. Oh, here we go. Another level up. Let's go ahead and add another perk. Let's go ahead and add a perk to our fortitude this time. Make us a little bit more resilient to some of the stuff around us here. Let's see. Yep, keep going with this. There, that way I can build a door. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my action bar here. Now, some of these berries aren't as useful. Now, you can eat any of them. And I prefer not to eat these two because one knocks you out and one massively dehydrates you. So we'll leave it at that for now. That way I don't starve. In the meantime, another thing I should build is this. Give myself a nice little storage box here, and I can store all the stuff I don't need to readily carry on my person. There we go. So now I can store the meat, the hide. Now I'm not going to hang on to seeds yet. Whoops, I need that, but I don't need metal yet, so I can store that in the box. There we go. Cut down this tree here. Let's see, how am I looking? I still need more wood. Chopping and hacking away here. Getting heavy. Woo, that had a lot of wood. Alright. I'm able to build 2 of them with that. I think a simple little 9x9 plot should do exactly what I want it to do. So we're going to need more fiber and wood. There we go. Doing good on fiber now. Okay, we can just stick to wood for now. Whoops. Go ahead and get that repaired. There we go. Hey, I'll take a level up. Okay, let's put a little bit more into my weight so I can carry just a smidge more. Don't need the fence foundation right off. I'll worry about that later if I ever need it. Triangle foundations, maybe one day if I get some bigger stuff. Wooden shield, the shield has its uses if the spear breaks. So I'll go ahead and I'll make that. Sloped wooden roof, very nice. Some stairs will be good. I'll pick up a few more of the Ingrams in this area because I do like some of this stuff. And I can apply it to buildings I make. That one we could put there. And that just leaves me with 3 more to make. There we go. Looks like I'm still doing good on water and food. I try my best not to sprint too terribly often, because I know sprinting will drain your meters like crazy fast. Let's see. Get this guy placed real quick and see if I can make another one. Need fiber. There we go. There we are. Going on a pretty good leveling up spree here. Let's see. Let's get another point to stamina. Oh, let's see. I got the bare basic stuff for now. So let's go with cementing paste. I don't know if I need wooden spikes on the wall or not. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. If I have to run away from like a Rex or a Raptor going to my house, and as long as it's got these spikes on the wall, I can actually deal some damage. Let's see. I won't be building anything too large yet, so we'll stick with the bare basic wall windows and sloped roofs. I don't think I'll use the sloped roof anytime soon, but one day in the future, maybe I'll build a castle. I'll let you all be a part of that. That'll be more in the stone building side than the wood burning side. Building, not burning. That's tragedy waiting to happen. And of course, we want gunpowder. Gunpowder is going to be the building block of a lot of the stuff I use later on. And we're getting close to being able to make some hide gear. That'll be nice. A compost bin would be a good idea. That way I can do a little bit of farming while I'm out here. Well, at least learning a little bit of farming while I'm out here. So let's get the wall with the door. And I'll put that just right there. Get the door on in there. Bam! Okay, seeds out. These dehydrating and knock me out bastards out. Which I'll be collecting a lot of narco berries later when it comes down to it, because I absolutely need them for taming animals, knocking them unconscious, stuff like that. Alright, let's go ahead and chop something down so I can get enough wood to start finishing my little house here. Yeah. Oh, that makes me laugh way more than it should. Sorry. But I'm probably always going to laugh when that happens. And yes, my friends also play this game. You saw up there, they started a party chat right there. I'll be joining up with them later after I do a couple of recordings on this. There are times where I will also be inviting them into my recordings, so you can look forward to that. Interacting with the fellas, the fellow morons, and attempting to survive. Alright, need some more fiber. Or if I come across a section where I could really use their help. There we go. Get this wall set. Ba-bang! Let's see, more wood. Time really flies by when you're playing this game too. You won't even realize you spent an hour on it. But have no fear. I will be doing plenty of exploring. I will be doing all sorts of caves exploring, trying to figure out the items I need to activate the giant obelisks in the background. It'll be a buttload of giggles to watch me rage as I die in some random cave and have to find a way to get my body back. Okay, I need 4 more walls. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, looks like I'm going to be running out of thatch with this next wall, so I need thatch and wood. There we go. like how the cut wood marks appear on the weird leaves on it. That's amazing. Break my axe, I punch you! Alright. You know, maybe I should have at least one window in here. Put it there. There we go, that's better. Let's see, I need 6 more wood to build the other one. Then I'm going to need some more fiber. There we are. Let's see. Get this built real quick. And then I just need a few standard walls. Get us a nice snap point here, so we don't have this hovering wall with us all the time now. And one more wall to complete it. Not right there. That was a mistake. Let's pick that up. There we go. That's better. Alright. And now we just need a ceiling. For now, we're just going to go with the bare basic ceiling here. So we're going to need some more wood. Alright. Level up. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and get a point into... Let's get some more fortitude going. See the flare gun, and then we'll start getting into some hide armor and get the compost bin. After that, I'll probably go ahead and get the rope ladder and the large storage box. Good stuff to have. I'll need the raft as well. The wooden raft is a lot more handy than you would originally think it to be. When it comes to doing certain things, exploring out in the ocean, it definitely comes in handy. And if you're stuck out there in the middle of the ocean and a bunch of sharks show up, you're more thankful to have the boat than you are to not have it. Here we go. Excellent. Oh, just a Triceratops. You hear the loud steps in the background and it makes you wonder. Wait a minute, did I make... Oh, I made sloped stuff, didn't I? I sure did. Well, that's just me being a dummy, isn't it? Well, crap. And I don't have the grinder yet, so I can't disassemble them. So back to the drawing board. I mean, they're exactly the same picture. So dumb. Alright. Get back to hacking and chopping here. And for anyone just now joining us, wondering what part of the game we're actually playing, since there is a lot of DLC and custom maps, this is just standard, the island. When you see me play with the fellow morons, you'll probably see us jump to all kinds of different maps, maybe some Ragnarok. I've heard talk of Pectacles wanting to play the center. We may do a couple of recordings of us going through that, working as a team to get that going. Let's see. There we go. I know it seems a little short, but it'd be nice to have some protection from the weather elements. Should probably eat some berries here. Yeah, I eat them about 10 at a time. It keeps the hunger meter at least out of your mind for the most part. You'll still have to look over at it every now and again because eventually the berries just don't cut it. You want meat. Uh-oh, no fiber. Hey, big guy. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get these placed. There's a few more. Along with that, I just need a handful more. That's 4 out of 9, which means I need 7 more. What am I low on? I am low on wood. The one resource you're going to get low on a lot. Level up. Let's see. Yeah, food's taking a bit of a hit, isn't it? Let's go ahead and put a point in weight. Get these guys learned. Excellent. Just need 3 more. He broke-did my axe. There we go. Alright. Get back to my little hut. And here we go. Shelter. Oh. Why'd that do that? Oh, no, that was supposed to go at all. There we go. Huzzah! Finally, a standardized little shelter here. Got a couple of windows, so I'm doing great. Don't really need to drop anything in here quite yet. I'll go ahead and drop these berries in here since I will be using them later. Let's see, and I'm full on these, so let's go ahead and drop the... Actually, better idea. Let's go ahead and eat those. Nice. Now then, speaking of that meter running low, the next important thing to build would be the campfire. Berries are good at sustaining and holding you back from starvation, but there ain't nothing that fills that meter quite like meat. So let's get some wood in here. And let's get some meat in here. Grab the meat from the campfire, from the box here. Not from the campfire, obviously. I'm trying to put meat in the campfire. And light that fire up. Go ahead and get that meat cooking. I'm going to grab some more wood to stack in the fire there. You can also use thatch to light your fires, but it doesn't do as well as wood does. Got one more tree, and that should be enough for that. There we go. Which, don't question the logic of how you could start a campfire in your wood cabin and 1, not suffocate, and 2, not burn your wood cabin to the absolute ground. There we go. There, full on that. And now we got some actual meat we can consume. So much better for recovering your food meter. Though I don't know many people who can eat 3 full-size steaks to fill up their stomach, I will not complain about the end result. The next thing we should worry about is getting the bed taken care of. Now, simple beds are important for the aspect that not only does it symbolize a place you can fast travel to, but it also sets you up for, if you die, you can respawn somewhere familiar. So let's see, do I have the materials needed? I still need thatch. Let's go get some more thatch. It is starting to become nighttime. Nighttime isn't necessarily a bad time. It's not like more creatures come out or anything. It's just incredibly difficult to see. So a torch typically isn't a bad idea if you're going to be stuck outside at night. For the most part, I tend to create the torch, that way I can run out and about at night and continue to collect some stuff and get some things done. Let's go ahead and level up here. How about a point into my melee damage? Keep me hitting hard. I want to be punching out dinos like Mike Tyson by the time this is all done. Okay. Now we can set our simple bed anywhere we like. I'm just going to tug it right here in the corner. And that gives me a fast travel station that I'll be able to grab my storage right here. Now the biggest component to being able to fast travel in this game is when you fast travel, it makes you drop all your stuff. So you got to be mindful of that. Sometimes it's nice to have a couple of storage boxes wherever you're going to fast travel to and from. That way traveling back and forth doesn't become a complete hassle. Well, let that keep going. Alright, with that we've got ourselves a pretty good first setup here. Now, exploring is always a good idea, but it is dangerous out there. Things will kill you dead. And that is the only reason I am not going to go for that green storage, because that is a Spinosaurus, and he will munch me down like a Pop-Tart if I get too close to him. I did not realize I built this just downstream from a Spinosaurus, or I never would have done it. That means I am absolutely going to need some wooden spikes. Because if that big guy comes over here and starts munching on my home, he's going to tear it apart. So let's see. What does it take for those wooden spikes? Takes fiber, hide, and wood. Means I'm going to need to find some dodos to butcher. Because I don't think I could take that trike. Let's see. What level are you, Triceratops? Yeah, you're level 3. I could probably take you. Let's find out. Oof. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Yep, Triceratopses are tough. They're very, very tough. Never mind. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Ah! I didn't mean it! Ow. A bit of a cowardly strategy, but if it works, which it did, I feel bad that that worked. But I'm getting so much hide off of him. Oh my goodness, and I got keratin. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some more meat to the pile. I mean, that kind of worked out, didn't it? Let's go ahead and eat that, restore my health a little bit. Let's get a drink of water real quick, then let's see what I can do about repairing. There we go. Woo! Will be repairable in 2 minutes. Excellent. While we're waiting, let's see, I still need more fiber. So let's grab some fiber. There we go. Oh man, that sounded right nasty, didn't it? That was like wet and squishy. There was nothing pleasant about what just happened in my pants. My poor survivor. Let's see, get that all built up. Okay. Put that right there. Whoa. So, how are these supposed to work? Oh, they sit in front of the wall, huh? Well, that's cool. Look at that shit. They don't have much in the way of defensive numbers. But that's okay. I'm sure they'll come in handy. So we need to find a tree because I need some more wood. There we go. Jeez. Cut down this tree over here. And let's get back to camp. That should be... Wow, I'm heavy. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, the heavier you are, the slower you move. That's because of all the wood I'm carrying. But I don't feel like parting it with it yet. So let's just keep making my way back. Now, you can drop stuff. You can drop it out of your inventory and not have to worry about carrying it anymore. This is absolutely a thing you can do. The only reason I don't do it is because it does have a cooldown at which it will eventually disappear. And then once it disappears, you can never get it back. So, I know you can just go and cut down more trees and stuff like that, but I think most of it is just the headache of trying to avoid doing more by doing less. All sorts of drops out right now, and that one's right there. And it hasn't hit the ground yet. I might be able to collect that one. So I'm going to try to get these last 2 wall spikes set. I don't mind leaving the front without any wall spikes. And we'll see how well that works out. Could work out just fine. Could be the worst decision I've ever made. We won't know until we find out. There we go. So that way if the Triceratops or the Spinosaurus over yonder spot me, I can just retreat into my home here. The spikes will at least do some damage to him before he gets to me. For whatever comfort that brings anybody. There we go. I'll go ahead and build one more. I'm just going to keep this one a little bit further ahead. That way I could still get to my door. Nice. I've built myself a fancy little defensive perimeter. Excellent. Go ahead and repair the wall there. There we go. Right there. There we are. There, all fixed up. Not as worried about the foundation. And we'll go ahead and put the meat inside the box here. Oh, the keratin can go in there too, just like so. Now, let's see if I can collect this green drop in the background here. Since it should be landed by now. It's gonna be cold as hell in the water. Just gotta get across quickly. And I know I'm playing a pretty dangerous game by trying to collect this thing in the middle of the night. But as close by as it is, and with no Spinosaurus babysitting it, it's probably the best bet I have of collecting something. There we go. Let's get to it. Hopefully I don't get ambushed by an enemy, because having to try to hit something with a spear in the middle of the dark is a pain. Alright, so far so good. Well, there. Besides that, filling up my shoes and whatnot. Oh, look at that. Long neck. Looks like this area is clear. Let's see what you got. Let's see if I can even open you first and foremost. Yes. Oh, hell yes. 2 large storage structures and a cooking pot. Gimme, gimme. I'll take that all day. Alright. Way back is easy enough to see. You just gotta go for the orange glow in the background. That's one benefit to a lit campfire, is you can always find your way back. Woo, getting tired out. Don't want to overrun myself here, or I'm gonna push myself to the brink. That's something that can happen if you run out of stamina, you pass out and fall on the ground and just wait for something to come chew on you. Now, the reason I'm going for the green and I'm not saying anything over there about the blue one is because the blue one actually requires you to be at a higher level, and the purple one requires you to be higher level even than that in order to actually obtain it. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's just dolphins. Oh my goodness. Freaking me out. Almost lost my cool there. The fuck? Oh, jeez. They're just talking to me. Alright. So as long as the Spinosaurus decides to keep staying downriver and not be a prick, I'll enjoy my spot right here. Okay, so the large wooden storage boxes, I'm going to put in the storage for now because I can't quite use them yet, and I don't want to use them yet. They're taller than my building is. That's the first and foremost on that. The cooking pot, however, I will absolutely place because if I get any recipes, I can already immediately use them, and that is pretty handy. Plus, I can put some of the cooked meat with some of the berries I've obtained, if I'm not mistaken, and it'll actually make better recipes. So let's take some cooked meat. I need to find some of those purple berries and some wood. Now, I don't know if that's actually how the cookie pot works or not. It could just be to the aspect where the cookie pot doesn't work unless you actually find recipes for it. I've never actually experimented a whole lot with it, so I'll have to find out. Let's see. That should be enough wood. And I've got plenty of those berries now, so let's get to it. Oh, the sun's coming up. Excellent. Woohoo! Your own spike wall will bust you, huh? Well, that's good to know. Let's see. Must contain fuel to light the fire, right? Put various foods and a recipe into this to cook advanced consumables. So yes, you need recipes in order to do that. Well, that's okay. We'll get rid of these excess berries in my inventory here. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff in storage here. Get the hides in storage, these in storage. I'll wait to see how my meter fills up before I put the meat in the storage. If I need to, I can chomp down another steak here. That'll work. Go ahead and tuck these back in here. I know it's 30 total pounds of berries, but they really do come in handy in a pinch. So I'm going to hang on to those. Alright, I think the next thing on the list is going to be the mortar and pestle. See if we can't get all that running. Alright, there's no more meat in here, so let's go ahead and put that fire out. We'll get the charcoal and cook the meat in here. There we go. There, now we're looking up. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, feel free to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you all in the next episode. Later, meatbags.